Well, hello, boys and girls.
Hi.
What a wonderful day it is today in our money-based economy.
Nice and quiet.
Well, sit back and relax and get ready for the guy who's about to ruin everything.
Come
I'm
on.
puzzled. Are you really seriously suggesting that Jesus Christ was a mushroom?
Wait, Jesus was a mushroom Roberts.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are dealing with a secret cult, a secret society.
Welcome to Waning Interest.
Welcome to the Waning Interest podcast number. It's a little late, but that's me, because I said I'm taking a break. But anyway, back to what number it is. It's hour number 65, finally. Recording this late Tuesday, going out tonight. Well, it'll be out by Wednesday. Wow, that was a hell of an introduction, isn't it? Wasn't it? Isn't it? Can it be? No? Yes? Wait. Hey. We're back. How many months have I taken? I think it's been since September. It's been since September since I have recorded. A lot of things are different, aren't they? When it comes to what's going on right now, oh, by the way, I didn't say the date, did I? What is it? March 17th, 2020. First podcast of 2020. Just hit me. Late. Anyway. Did I tell you we're the smallest click on the internet? Drinking a little screwdriver here. First time ever on the podcast has this donkey dick decided to whip out the booze. I have fallen off the wagon with my Mary Poppins umbrella. Just came up with that today. You're welcome. I have no idea. Somebody else probably used it. I wouldn't have a clue because, I'm holed up in the Gator State. Been here a few months. I didn't come here for the thing that I don't want to talk about right now because this is hopefully a break from that. That's one of the reasons why I decided, hey, let's whip it out after a few months. You've been celibate. Let's take a little dip in the little creek of podcasting, which then became a river and then became an ocean because she or he was that excited. And that's how it ended. Bleh. I'm telling you, just like tonight, the next time I get laid, because it's been so long, yeah, it's going to be quick. Kind of like this. I'm done. See ya. No, we're going to stick around for the entire hour, even though I've just looked at my lovely little window of GarageBand and realized that, I meant to set the fucking thing for an hour. And I did not. And even when I took my pre-podcast pee-pee, I said to myself, dickhead, before you hit record, make sure you got it set at an hour, not 30 minutes. And I said, dickhead, good thinking. Let's do that. And then I said, hey, dickhead, I'm going to forget. And now we're here, 4 minutes and 44 seconds in, and wow, are we bored yet? Me too. I just don't want to talk about the virus, you know what I'm saying? And, of course, just like anyone, including, superhumans like Bill Burr, after so many months of a break without a microphone, you're gonna be a little nervous. But not me, because I'm too stupid. I just said, what the fuck? Who cares? Just talk. That's all anybody wants to hear because they're holed up. It's the perfect time to... Holy shit, do you know how many podcasts are being launched right now? Libsyn and Podbean and those guys, they are fucking killing. Buy stock. I don't do that kind of thing, buy stock shit, because, in order to do that, you have to have money to buy hopeful money. And if I were to take a screenshot of my two accounts, my credit union, get out of the fucking big banks, go to a credit union, please, thank you, and my PayPal, there wouldn't even be a total of $100. That's the kind of loser you're listening to. So, feel good about yourself. And to all those fucking people, I just posted this on Facebook, all the fucking people who have been scoffing at me about my babbling, scoffing at my babbling about UBI for years, I accept your apology. Of course, not very many of them listen to the podcast because they probably unfollowed me years before I even started the podcast. Even though my first podcast, Nate the Bullet, you can find it on YouTube. Bullitt. Even, what was I saying? Even though, yeah, they stopped following me on Facebook, even before I started the podcast, so they're not even hearing me throw it in their face. Sorry. Oh, I tweeted. Twitter. Shit, I forgot to do all that first pre-sale shit because I kept going back and forth on the pages because I was like, what am I doing? And I just start recording. Don't think too much, because if you think too much, it'll take you forever to hit record, and then you'll be like, I don't want to do it anymore. So that's why it's a little on the sloppy side, but still entertaining. You know it, motherfucker. What was I saying? Smallest click on the internet. Yes. Oh, you said that. Douche. That's me. Your favorite pinball in your favorite machine. I forgot that line. That's what I used to say. What a dildo. What did I write for this one? I do this because going out in public for more than 20 minutes destroys my days. Hey! That's right. I've been telling you, if you're new to the podcast, I've been saying for a long time what a shut-in I am, and I don't do shit. Well, guess what? I'm looking even more like a genius. I did not hit record to do this and to lick my own ass, but why not? Fuck, I was right. What's today? Wait, I changed the thing, my draft. I changed it to Wednesday. This was originally going to be the 65. Would have been on a Monday if I hadn't quit for a little while. Shit. So, what is it? So normally Mondays were bowling and acting story day. Silly stories, not like, hey, I did this job. If you're new to the podcast, you already said that. I know. Did you hit cruisevo.com, cruisevo.com? The link should be right there if you're wherever you are, on Stitcher or Apple Podcasts or YouTube or whatever you are. Oh, yeah, hit the YouTube page. Please subscribe. I have very few because I don't do very good on the pimping. Because I turn people away before they can go, wait, let me hit play on this gold. Because they don't know it's gold yet. I kind of say, hey, this is shit. And that's how how good my promotion is. And then they miss out on the gold because of the promotional shit. So luckily, the internet is always there. Hopefully. Whatever. CruiseVO.com. Hit Joe. That's the guy you heard at the open. And you hear on the promos. That's my guy, Joe Cruz. It was his birthday yesterday. Or the day before. Sorry. Oops, got that wrong. I said happy birthday. You goddamn right I did. On a text. That's all Joe's worth. I don't need to hear his motherfucking voice. You know? I hear it all the time in my head. Anyway, Patreon. Please hit the Patreon. $1 or $2. No, it's a small one. $5. You know, what did I tell you about my bank accounts? That's another reason. I can't stand doing that. But, hey, this is what I do besides other shit, which I don't do that anymore either because I've been holed up because I was smart. I didn't even know the coronavirus was coming, and I holed up already. Because that's what stoners do. They realize, why the fuck? What's the point? But I have gone out and done things. It's not like I've been holed up this entire time since I'm in the Gator State. Can you hear the crickets? This is the first Waning Interest podcast where the crickets have been a guest. Because in the old podcast studios, you couldn't really hear the crickets too much. Sometimes, I guess, but not as loud as this because I get the windows open. Because I'm in the Florida. Oh, I didn't want to say Florida. Fuck. Can I bleep it? Yeah, but I won't. I already said Gator State because, you know, I wanted you to look for yourself and go, Gator State, what would that be? Connecticut! Did I say Patreon? You can find it on the... Yeah, what is the link? I haven't been there in forever. Whips. All the whips that have been sticking through, though, you know, I do still have the whips, and they know that I was taking a break because, you know, you might be new. I didn't, like, have this big announcement or anything, but Howard might have said something, but you probably missed it because he was, you know, wiping his ass with it. Which is fine. It's just fine. But anyway, patreon.com/waning interest. So if you want to be part of that gaggle of whips, Wednesday these go out. This is the one. Wednesdays go out, boom, boom. And then the Monday and Friday are Patreon only. So there is 3 a week, but only 1 goes out for free. Because, well, I'm a stingy cunt. Sort of. Not really. Jesus. Have you heard the Issues with Andy podcast? That's my new favorite. Brett Erickson, Chad Shank, Greg Shaley, and Andy Andrus. 2 comedians, a comedian but doesn't do it. I mean, you would think Chad's so fucking funny and he always hits home runs. You'd think he was a comedian, which he is, but not. You'd think he was a stand-up, but he doesn't do much stand-up. And then Greg Shaley, who's funny too, but he's Doug Stanhope's road manager / you call him his Robin. Nobody else has called him that, so I'm starting it. Anyway, those 4, and they really look like geniuses in the podcast because they do it. It's only YouTube right now, and they're all from home, so they're all Skyping. So they're ahead of the game, man. And fucking funny. Every Friday, Issues with Andy, you gotta check it out. Along with, of course, Jimmy Dore, Redacted Tonight, Corbett Report. There's a few others. Ben Norton, follow him on Twitter. Follow Max Blumenthal. Kim Iverson, Ron Placone. See, I sell other people better than I sell myself. Who else to follow on Twitter? Oh, you want to see my tweet to Chuck Schumer, that piece of fucking dog shit? So during this pandemic, not epidemic, during this, so they're of course tweeting and talking about the stuff that they're trying to push through for relief or whatever, and this motherfucker, not just him, of course, the whole gang of shit, that is our government. He's tweeting about relief stuff. If you're working, what we're proposing, this is 6 hours ago, on the 17th of, what is it? March 2020. What we're proposing, he's got a thread of stuff. Like the first one, if you're a working parent and suddenly have to worry about finding a safe place for your kids to stay during the day, we would provide emergency funding to safe ramp up child care services for heavily impacted parts of the country. There's a few more, but at the end, what we're proposing, if you're a small business owner suddenly facing cash flow problems, we would allow you to apply for low-interest loans and other forms of financial assistance that can offer relief quickly. So I had to reply right away, as soon as I saw it. A few hours later. No loans, all caps. You corporate suckhole shitbag. We'll call it hashtag giving back some of what you will and have been stealing. Don't you love Twitter? Immediate connect to the dirtbags. And the good people, of course. At least, the ones of both on Twitter. If you're not, well, I don't blame you, really. But see, you don't have to tweet. If you're not a tweeter, even if you're somebody who doesn't post on Facebook, if you're on Facebook and you don't post, you just go through your feed every day, you can do the same thing on Twitter. Guaranteed a bit more entertaining. Especially when you follow good comics like Tim Dillon or Doug Stanhope. Holy fuck, Doug. Talk about everything he does. He's a home run. Yes, I understand people that think the podcast is a little slow or whatever, but that's like the Rogan podcast isn't, and it's another 2 hours. Same thing. They're just talking. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Who else is a good Twitter follow? I don't know. I'm not really the big Twitter guy, but I follow pretty good shit. But Todd Barry, comedian Todd Barry, he's fucking funny. Brendan Walsh, comedian, he's fucking funny. He gets creative. Duncan Trussell, holy shit. It's just, I'm not saying it to say just, I'm not sucking any ass, but I'm just, if it's clean. But if what I'm saying is, if you're having a shit day, I can't tell you how many times those guys have saved, and there's some ladies too, Morgan Murphy, she's fucking funny, that saving a shitty day, everything's blah, 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 you go on Twitter for a second and just start scrolling and bam, bam, a bunch of funny things and just nail it, and you're like, oh, all right, I was taking things too seriously. When is the edible time? 6 o'clock. AM and PM, along with 12. We do a 6-hour thing around here. It works for us. Because they're pretty good cookies. And they're tiny. That's the cool thing. Little drops. That's what I made today. Little drops. Thanks to my great friend. I won't say her name, because she actually might listen, and she might freak out if I said she makes fantastic butter. I haven't described where I am. I'm in the Florida room of a house. Gator. Yeah, thing. Damn it. I hate bleeping. Then don't. I won't. So, I'm in the Florida room. That's my room. In a house with my ma that she owns with 2 of her friends that she's known since she was a kid. So that's pretty cool. So when you're thinking Golden Girls, they're real Golden Girls. Because the other Golden Girls that we know on the show, they, I think, all met when they were already golden. Well, my ma and her friends, they've known each other since before Silver. That's 25, right? Yeah. So what would be 15? I'm trying to think of the wedding thing, but I didn't get past 6. So I can't remember the numbers. Anyway, they've known each other since middle school, if not sooner. So, one of them makes Cannabutter, baby. So she's my best friend. And now the whole thing about being holed up and not doing much, He says, why you're in the same house with somebody who makes Cannabutter. No wonder. You lazy cunt. I'm going to have to pause. Yeah. I'm going to have to pause for a second because I have to refill my screwdriver. Okay? Okay, I'll be right back right now. Didn't even do an edit. I just hit pause and then hit now and back to talking about the cannabis lady here. So, yeah, I'm not saying her by name, but it's been really cool hanging with these ladies for the last few months. We've done a little bit of traveling, but like gone like maybe a north, yeah, maybe an east north. I think let's see, I went about a couple times. I went about an hour north to a few places. It's been a while. It's been a couple of months since I've done that, and went 2 hours south and hung out with some great Zeitgeist friends of mine. Hey, a little shout out to Hugo and Catalina. Well, that was a fun week, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Hey, Eddie. Hey, Eddie, if you're listening, I know you follow me on Facebook still, I think, anyway. I don't know why I was talking like a drunken William Shatner. Is that what that was? No, but I tried. I really wasn't trying. Because when you're me, there is none. Because you're lazy and fantastic, right? Right. See? We are fucking back. But seriously, this is the first time I have had a microphone in my hand since September. And normally I don't have it in my hand. Normally I have it in a mic stand. But in my travels, I didn't want to carry that big fucking heavy thing. Did you hear that? There's no way. You know how rare it is that anything happens on my phone? I'm not a popular dude. But you already knew that, right? Right. Where was I? Sorry, I got a little distracted. What were we talking about? Oh! Haven't had one of these things in my hand. So yeah, I didn't bring my heavy mic stand because I was already a minimalist, but I wanted to be even more and basically be able to fit everything into one box and one really big bag. Bag? You thought I started crying. Maybe. Hey, did I tell you about Instagram? Did I tell you about Patreon? Anyway. What was... Oh, no, I can't talk about that. I'm looking at the notes that I had already had for the podcast. I'm going 60, baby. I'm going 60 here. I was just going to keep it 30. But, no. We're going all the way. So, I go into my notes. And what I had... This is what's in the draft. That's been here for a long time that I haven't looked at until now for the original ideas for hour 65 or 30. Robin Hood moment contest. Oh my gosh. I thought I would talk about that on a podcast. You crazy motherfucker. Wait, let me look and see if the statute of limitations probably have run out. So I'm probably good. But that's a radio story, I think. And I think radio stories are Wednesday, right? You probably know. Because I know you whips are listening. I know the folks that actually give me a couple bucks a month. I know they're listening. Well, maybe. Because have you gotten all the way through that 64 hours? Have you? Really? I know one of you hasn't. And she's in the other fucking room. If you're guessing the cannabis lady, you're wrong. I'm talking about my ma. She's a whip, and I don't think she's ever sat through 1 hour or a 30. How's that for love, huh? And I'm here making sure she's all right, and I don't get no... I'm the ungrateful trollop. Oh, wait, she never called me that. That was my dad. What else did I write? All the sharing people do of other things. Movies, comedy specials, video games, music. Tons of promotion for free. Oh. Yeah, I was going to talk about, not, saying it's groundbreaking or anything. Nothing is groundbreaking around here. Is it? Well, that UBI seems to... Whatever. With Facebook and Reddit or Twitter or you name the social media, just think about all the free promotion that a lot of them get, that especially the more popular they are, whatever, people sharing shit. Or it's just another... I guess it was going to be some kind of... I was going to probably try to take it into another obvious way that money, is bullshit. We don't really need it because it's a total ripoff because, you're just feeding them and, oh, I needed a shirt. But, you know what I'm saying? Swag is, that's why I ain't got none, even though if I did, it would be hemp. But not shitting on selling merch or whatever, but fuck, man, the merch, it's a little... You can only have so many fucking shirts, and you're gonna be fans of a lot. Well, I'm a fan of a lot of things, and I don't buy any merch except for Junkyard and Guns N' Roses. I ain't buying no more Guns N' Roses shit. That's for goddamn sure. Junkyard I'll still support because they're not like Guns N' Roses. They're a club band, man. They have stayed cool, solid, no bloat. I fucking love Junkyard, man. Fucking love them. You should check them out. There I am, pimping somebody else. Great band. Think AC/DC / Guns N' Roses / Lynyrd Skynyrd. Pretty fucking badass. David Roach goes off on these little... there's always a couple songs on every album where he has these little rants that he goes on. Not rants, but I mean they're rants. They're still... It's not like... I wouldn't say... Almost like a rap. Normally he's, doing the singing thing or the yelling in key. And then, I ain't talking about no lightweight penny, any weekend war. I'm talking about drinking. Talking about when you got $2 left, but you want nothing to eat. You just gotta keep drinking. I'm talking about when you get home at 3, but you don't make it till 4 'cause you can't find the door. Went home, went straight to my bed. I didn't make it that far, fell flat on my head. Woke up to the morning light, burned a hole in my brain 'cause the sun's so bright. Reached out for the first thing I could find was a half-drunk bottle of some cheap wine. I stood up and I drank it down. Something started spinning around and I... Fucking screwdriver? Is that what I'm drinking? Anyway, that's part of the song Blues, which is one of the kind of like Guns N' Roses is mostly known for Welcome to the Jungle or Sweet Child of Mine. Blues is, the Junkyard song. It's definitely they're definitely they were especially a band for any alcoholic to fucking just rock to. But then, of course, they've got the songs where, it's not just, hey, yay for alcohol. There's plenty of songs where David goes off about how bad it is. Lost in the City. Dude, just fucking listen to Junkyard. Don't listen to me pimp them. Just shut this shit off right now and go on to YouTube and search Junkyard Band, Junkyard Blues, and find yourself a great, fun band. I fucking love them. Oh, anybody got helicopter paranoia? And I don't even have the cocaine. That's the kind of loser this guy is. He's got the helicopter paranoia without the cocaine. I'm not prepared. Already said that. Let's see. Truman Show, I Am the Cheese. Truman. Yeah, man. We all, I think we don't one time or another. We all feel that Truman Show feeling. If you haven't seen the movie, Jim Carrey, check it out, where he realizes his whole life has been a TV show, and he just wants to get the fuck out when he finds out. It's another version of the waking up to, whoa, what I thought was real, it ain't. All them things that they taught me was bullshit. Bullshit. There are still people older than me that don't even know the stories of this. I'm not going to say the letters, but certain government things or organizations shipping heroin in the caskets and sometimes also the bodies of dead soldiers from Vietnam into the States, which was what the movie American Gangster was about, Denzel Washington and Russell Crowe. They don't even know that. People that are older than me that think they know what the hell was going on back then. That's fucked up. That shouldn't be. I'm not slapping myself on the back going, hey, I know you don't. I'm saying that's fucked up that I know and they don't. That's wrong. And then for the same folks to not realize the same fucking thing is basically happening, I'm sure it's got to be. I mean, for Christ's sakes, if since we've been in the 19 years that we've had a hold of Afghanistan, I'm pretty sure the numbers say that the heroin imported into the States is over 80%. It went up that much, and it has been on that steady thing. And why do we have an opioid crisis? I don't know. I was trying to censor myself. Pretty good. Thank you. Don't you love the sound of ice cubes and vodka? Me too. You know what's funny? I'm drinking Vox vodka. That's the name of my voiceover agency. Isn't that hilarious? Hey, I'm selling them too. What a weird way to do it. Wow. Hey, keep going? Okay. Oh, so Truman Show, and, we've all had those moments where it's like, wait a minute, what the fuck? But it's, it's a allegory, analogy, metaphor, whatever, of just that kind of stuff about finding those things out about Vietnam War, and then all of these wars being lies, and you're like, wait, whoa, and remembering in the moment you were like, yeah, I guess we should go along with this, and being sold a bunch of horse shit. Is that the theme of tonight? Maybe, I don't know. We'll find out at the end. We got another 26 minutes to go. Whew, I know it's rough. I'm here too. Anyway, I Am the Cheese. Sort of like the same kind of story, in a way, I guess. Yes, of course, everything's the same. Sort of. What? Are you a tripper? Kind of. I Am the Cheese was a book. I don't remember the author. Hey, you got the internet in front of you. Why don't you look it up, dick? Okay. I Am the Cheese book. No, not the walrus, motherfucker. We're going deeper than that. How can you go deeper than I Am the Walrus? Yeah, I kind of agree. Book summary. I think I might have done this before, but I don't remember. I don't drink very often anymore, so I don't burp very often anymore. So I'm not good at it, like a lot of things. Whatever. I Am the Cheese. Robert Cormier. Oh my God. He's got the same last name as my friend Pops. Anyway, shout out to Pops, you fucker. Synopsis. In this adaptation of the Robert Cormier novel, 14-year-old Adam Farmer seeks to unearth the many secrets locked in his subconsciousness. Adam's journey through his mind is paralleled with a bike trip to Rudeberg, Vermont, with a package for his father. Ooh, that got dirty at the end. What? So so it was one of those. That was the book when I was, what, I don't know, 11 or 12, that really was one of those that made me go, whoa. It really rocked my brain. I think it was an assignment in 7th or 8th grade. Maybe, let's see, I think there might be a couple of whips from high school. If they remember that assignment, I'm pretty sure I picked it. Maybe I picked it out of the library. I don't know, but it was one of those that kind of rocked you like I don't want to say like a Stephen King book, but kind of the way the movie Psycho first made me go, what the fuck? Or, The Exorcist. That one scared the shit out of me. First time. Or, yeah, what are you talking about movies? You're talking about book, you fuck. Oh, because they actually made this into a movie, I Am the Cheese, and it had the brother in E.T., which, of course, everybody knows that E.T. was, that whole movie's about DMT and mushrooms. I'm not kidding about that. I think there's a Nate the Bullet little 10-minute video you can find on YouTube about it. Maybe I'll remember to put the link in the description. Please do. Okay. But it had Robert McNaughton. I Am the Cheese. The character of Adam is played by Robert McNaughton, who played Mike, the big brother, in E.T. So this motherfucking guy is like the John Cazale of trippy fucking movies for a preteen teenager, or whatever you want to call it. Fucking E.T. That's deep shit. That's psychedelic stuff. Phone, home, whatever. And I Am the Cheese. This shit is deep. And so he didn't do much. He didn't do a whole lot of work. So that's why I call him John Cazale. He's still alive. John Cazale's dead. But Cazale, what? He did 5 movies. What? Fucking Godfather 1, Godfather 2, The Conversation, Deer Hunter, Dog Day Afternoon. What's the other one? Wasn't there one more? I mean, his resume is short, but just absolute crusher of movies. And deep and good. Now, I Am the Cheese isn't, the most solid movie, as a whole. It was made in, 83? But it's still some deep shit. I don't even know. I think I saw it, and I was a little disappointed way back in the day, because I saw it after I read the book. But the book was one of those that made me go, whoa, what the fuck? Ooh, I feel like I just jumped a little bit on an emotional level, because that just shot a burst reality into me. Just that it's the whole thing about it's like a version of you're chasing yourself. I guess. It's been a while. I should reread it. You should. I should. No. Okay. Yes. Okay. See, I'm easy. And maybe a little pause. Shh. You don't have to say it out loud. We're having fun here. If I'm still going, that means I'm having some kind of fun. And if I'm having... Did you hear that little gurgle? I hate that. But if I'm having fun and I'm still going, that means it's got to be a little bit fun, because I'm my worst fucking critic. And if I don't want to hear it, I ain't going to... Shut up and move on. Okay. So we got... wait a minute. What's this next one? Oh, Waste of DVDs, award season, SAG-AFTRA. Yeah. Guess we're moving on to that, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, I could go deeper into the I Am the Cheese thing. I probably should, because when I listen back, I'll go, wait, hey, man, why'd you just mention it? I'm selling shit. That's all I am. I'm just selling everybody else's shit. Watch this fucking book. The book sales go shooting up just from this podcast. I just want to be ahead of the curve. And being ahead of the curve usually means nobody's listening at the front. That's the clawing part, right? Right, I guess. I'm getting tired of hearing the Ice Cubes, too. It's making me want to have a cigarette, but during this, thing, this lockdown that I'm avoiding really getting into because, this is a relief from that intentional. This is an intentional, or the intent. Oh, gross. The intent is a relief from that. So, what were you saying? Oh, I was going to say something about smoking, which, of course, probably shouldn't be doing, but, they say the age, of course, is more like the elderly. So, to give you a little more of an idea of where I am, I've obviously told you I'm with the Golden Girls that are not quite as funny. At least not together. At least not as, what's the word? Consistent. But then again, they had packed a lot of shit into that 30 minutes. Well, 24. At the time, 24, because there weren't so many ads. But, what was I saying? Oh, so I'm with them, and I'm surrounded by a whole bunch of them in the other houses around me. So if there's like some kind of zombie apocalypse, I am fucked! And I don't want to be Rick Grimes. Wait. I'm not a cop. I'm safe. I'd so rather be dead. You'd want like a lucky death if you were in a zombie apocalypse, because you'd want to be to where your initial death is through the brain, so you can't come back, right? Bam, bam! 2 birds, 1 stone. That's why you see in a lot of those movies where, not a lot, but a good chunk. You can remember, I think there was one in the Black Mirror, the Black Mirror one episode with the spider-like robots, killer robots. And there was that couple that she found, and I think it was a couple, or was it one person? I don't know. Where they blew their brains out when they knew what was going on. Even though we don't know if that was a zombie thing, but there was some Walking Dead shit, and there's other zombie movies. That's not a zombie, but the idea of, we know in a few of them where they discover shit where people have done that and shot themselves. And I'm not telling you to do this, by the way. God damn it, don't ever say that, because that's not what I'm doing here. That's not the intent. I'm just going over what's in those movies and shows where there are people where they've killed the 2 birds with 1 stone, with 1 shot to the head. Took a long time to get to that. Yeah, well, hey, Killing Time. That's the name of a junkyard song. See, it all comes together. Motherfucker. Can you tell I probably need a cigarette to calm down? That's what you didn't want to talk about. Yeah, talking about it's better than actually doing it. You know what I could do? I could have a piece of Nicorette. But then I'd be chewing constantly. And that would be even worse. Right? See? God, I'm fucking smart. But, back to the actual thing, which was, stop saying but. The waste of the DVDs, because I guess I was getting ready because I knew for the award season stuff, we were going to start getting the screeners and shit. And it's just voting. It's just like voting. Everything can be online. What the fuck are you doing? Especially Netflix sending these big ass packages, these DVDs with box, and I'm just thinking, oh, all those trees. It's Netflix. Why don't you just give us a goddamn code? Or do you give us a thing to where you just bump up instead of just having the streaming, you bump it up for us, or for, anybody, SAG-AFTRA, just bump the thing up to where we can have DVDs as well if we already have the streaming, and give us the streaming for free for a month. They do that, but then also send the DVDs. So like, what the fuck are you doing? I understand that some people don't have the streaming, but it's still a waste. Most fucking actors are along with the game, and they are up to date if they are paying their fucking SAG dues, unless they're in a SAG retirement home. They might not be. Get the fuck. It's such a waste. There's no point. Yeah, so I'm just saying. Okay. You're saying. Yeah, I'm saying. Why are you being that way? Because I want to. Oh, you're drunk. Shut up. Okay. But for years, though, it's one of the reasons why I haven't paid my dues, because I don't give a fuck, and I don't give a fuck about the voting anymore either. It's all a sham. They don't do enough for the good. It's just like most unions are basically like governments. I mean, there is some protection. There's a good. I'm not going after any SAG jobs anymore anyway, so I don't give a fuck. I'd rather just do this. Because obviously, I'm killing. And that's why right now we have to break. All right. We really are back to. I know you didn't probably hear the edit, but I really did take a break, and we're back because I heard your screams of loneliness. And you didn't even have to sit through a fucking commercial. That's another beauty of this podcast. No ads at all. Not even on the Wednesday hours or 30s. Know what I'm saying? What a gift. I am so fucking sick. Man, one of the things that drives me nuts on YouTube is when... Because I like to go to... I hate ads. Issues with Andy. Another one of the great things about their YouTube podcast. You're not going to have to sit through ads. One of the reasons I love Redacted Tonight. Watching Redacted Tonight or any Lee Camp shit... almost never have to sit through any ads. Especially, not even at the beginning of a YouTube ad. They don't do ads at all. And Redacted Tonight, you watch it, and as soon, we got to take a break, and then it's just boom, just like I just did, and we're back. We don't have to sit through on YouTube, you don't have to sit through any commercials. It's fucking beautiful. It's a gift. Fuck commercials. That's why I'm not doing voiceover anymore. And all of a sudden, today, out of nowhere, I said, shut it down to my voiceover agency back in September or October. And out of the blue, today, I get 2 auditions in my email. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I ain't doing this shit. I'm not mentioning the big names. Both of them are big name shit. I ain't doing it. I don't give a fuck. And what is it? What kind of commercials are they? Hey, in this time of crisis, we're going to give you shit for free. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, well, when you say that everything should be free and it shouldn't be about money, it's not about, I want handouts. It's about how we have the technology to have a system to where people just do the things that they like to do, and that's where you get it, and stupid things that are just drudgerish and shitty and soul-sucking won't be around, those kind of jobs. So all the jobs will be somewhat meaningful, and you won't have to spend too much time doing them, too many hours a day, because of technology, and everybody will have what they need. And there won't be any stealing. What's the point? Everything's available. And we don't make it garbage. So it lasts, so we don't have this too much trash. And we make sure it's good before we put it out, so we're not sticking it out just for money. So when it does come out, it's something that's not poisonous and not, something that's going to do any damage. Just do it the right way. If we're really going to talk about morals, because everybody's morality back and forth on all the people don't even realize they're doing it. Even the ones that are, cool people, the ones that are right, even that's what they're doing. It's all a morale thing, fighting back and forth. This guy did that thing, blah blah blah. Kind of like the, my tweet to Chuck douchebag scumfuck Schumer. Now, there are a lot of good people that would say that that's nasty wording and you shouldn't be doing that. And Chuck Schumer, they're sucked into thinking Chuck Schumer actually is a good person, which he is fucking not. And that doesn't mean that I'm I'm right wing. I am an anarchist. They are all shit. There's only a handful of good ones, and it's such a small percentage, just like everywhere else. Notice that there's a kind of a small percentage, because people have their ideas of, who's best, does the haircuts best, what am I trying to, cosmetology or whatever. Yeah, everything. But some good people would say that tweet was over the top, too much. What? Why was it over the top? It's the fucking truth, and we've had enough at this point. If everything was great and nobody, yes, of course, it'd be like, what the fuck are you doing that for? But if you actually are going to look at it in all of its intent, and why would somebody say something like that? And then you look at it, and admit to yourself. Don't think that, and if you think, I'm not it's obvious. You can see for yourself that he is nothing but a thief, and what these people get, and how much money he already has, and the health care that he has, and he will have a pension for life because of where he's been, and at least all the money that disappears from our government, blah, blah. It goes on and on. He's been there a long time, letting a lot of a lot of bad shit go through. Hee-haw, hee-haw, hee. It goes on. It's easy to see. Don't take my word for it. You can look for yourself, and that's the point of everything anyway. Look for yourself. But some people would look at that and go, but no, it's what is needed right now. Don't get mad. Get even. Get angry. You do have to get angry. I fucked that up, probably, yeah. But I'm trying. It's time to get angry. You know that we're, the system, this thing that I don't want to mention is obviously showing the yucks in our system. A system that's only good for the people that can afford everything. See this? Whatever. Them Earth economy, zeitgeist, Venus Project ideas are looking a whole lot sexier today, aren't they, ladies and gentlemen? What is it? March 18th, 2020. I said 17th before because that's when I was recording, but because I've hit pause a few times, it is now the 18th of March 2020. And you can go back and, what am I trying to say? Hey, what am I trying to say? Ho! Now the ladies in the house, because I haven't recorded, they've never gone through me sitting and just in a room talking to myself. Because normally I'm very quiet and I'm just watching shit on YouTube or a little bit of television, but I can't stand the fucking commercials, man. They drive me fucking crazy. And I cannot believe that I put so many years into, on a daily basis, trying to get the gig to voice a bunch of those fucking things, and have voiced a bunch of those fucking things. And I cannot fucking stand, I should calm down, listening to them. And that's not me taking away, saying that the people that do them are not talented people and are not fun to listen to. But over and over again, Jesus Christ. See, I'm almost like a no commercial person. Like when I was back in my place where the original Waning Interest podcast studios, back in Los Angeles, California. When I had the TV on network television, which is all I had, I didn't have cable. I didn't want it. When I was watching television, it was usually a sporting event. And as soon as the commercial started, most of the time, unless it was something that I knew that I was like, maybe have gone for or wanted to hear what, here and there, I'd listen to stuff. But usually, as soon as it went to commercial, mute. And I'd be right back on my laptop, looking, doing whatever. And when it comes back on, boom. Sometimes I'd forget to even put the volume back on and just watch the game, But now I am boycotting the NFL. I have been the NBA, but now the NFL is on top of the MLB. Fuck the Astros and fuck the whole league, not just the Astros. Tired of this money. Tom Brady just went to the Buccaneers today. That's the real reason I wanted to record this, because that makes the day so special. You know why? Because I don't give a fuck anymore. Such an NFL fan for so long, but fuck it all. I fuck them all. And I was telling a friend that's mad that the hockey season was postponed or canceled, or however you want to call it right now. At the moment, I guess it would be postponed, because all of a sudden it could just come back. We don't know. And I said, well, I got used to that quickly, because I've already boycotted the top three, the big three, as they call them. It's so gross. It's so stupid. And so the showboating I can't fucking stand anymore. Even when the Astros were winning and I was like, wow, these guys are strong. But a lot of what I didn't like was their showboating and the Altuve and his fucking, if you're going to be a fidgety fucker at the plate, Dustin Pedroia did it better. Manny Ramirez did it better than you, Mr. Altuve. They're all cheaters. I get it. But fuck the whole thing, and it's just gone too far. It gets too much. And I'm just sick of it, and luckily not alone. I love it when I see empty seats. I swear to Christ. I mean the mushy. We are coming up on the hour. Oh my God. Hasn't this been fun? I'm thinking I might do it again. Sorry. But I do apologize for the waste. Getting back to the original story about the DVD shit, because I'm never done. I apologize for the waste the entertainment industry has created in my input and density of not realizing, but then realizing a bit and going, well, somebody's going to do it. So, let your soul get sucked a little bit further. And then, I'm out. I am out. Wait, that didn't sound right. So, 5718, what do I usually do at the end? I babble on about other people, like I've been doing for 60 minutes. What was today's acting? Oh, I didn't have a bowling story. Oh, good. One saved for next week. Acting story, what was I going to tell? The story I was going to tell was standing out. Oh my God, I do have to do that one. That is funny. That's a funny story. So, see what I've done in this comeback show. Not only have we entertained for so long and kept you occupied and not thinking about certain things and chuckling a whole bunch, we have also saved some stories, because hell, it ain't Monday anyway, so why would I tell the Monday acting story, you fucking nitwit? I didn't tell the radio story on purpose. And there has been so much humor, why would I waste an old joke from the closet on you? From the closet. Damn, that didn't sound right either. This is the coming out. Coming out. No, stop. That's not cool. Is it? Maybe? No. See? It's a battle. But you already knew that. Which is one weird hell. Because it's better to listen to me talk to myself and sound like a psychotic douche than for you to do it. And I don't blame you. I like to watch too. And listen. Seriously, I don't have to watch the porn. It's really now more about the sounds, As long as the sounds aren't repetitive and stupid and you can tell they're full of shit. It's those ones that are directed by women are usually have the most sensuality, where the sounds are, really true and don't seem like bullshit. Anyway, watch Redacted tonight. Jimmy Dore Show, Kim Iverson, Kokolinsky, Abby Martin, whatever. Look for yourself. I'm just here to be a fun, babbling lecturer, but you knew that. Remember, we're on the OAK1. Sorry, we're long at a time, and We were supposed to have, what's his name? I don't know. Daddy loves you.